again. Let me tell you, I ain't perfect. These other rappers lie to you in verses. I show the fans my heart, not the surface. My whole life a circus.
Hello, crypto world. It's your boy Muddy Mo, aka Mr. Bean, coming at y'all again with another daily DeFi degenerate update. All right, y'all. So y'all know I ain't finna beat around the bush, man. Elephant Money got hacked, man. Got hacked. It got hacked. And today, I gotta be honest with y'all. It's time to open up about Elephant Money. Now, y'all know. Let me talk to you a little bit about me. Muddy Mo, y'all know I'm an influencer. I do this, right? I do this for the people, though, right? So it don't matter who like me or who on what side of what. I'm going to tell it straight down the middle every single time. And as an influencer, man, when we talk about a project, just like Muddy Mo, I was talking heavily about Elephant Money. It's always devastating when things don't go right, bro, because your name is your name. But even though Elephant Money got hacked and we're going to talk about the hack and all that, I don't want to bring y'all this news, but I got to tell it like it is. Now, I know y'all want to hear this. Either you invest in Elephant Money and you want to know, is your money gone or can you make it up? Or you're on the other side, you just want to hate, and some people just want to see the world burn. So you determine where you are. You already know, before we jump into all this gritty, grimy stuff, make sure y'all hit that like. Also, hit subscribe and then slap that bell right next to it. Also, if you want to talk about Elephant Money or anything in DeFi, come check the Muddy Crypto movement out in Telegram at Muddy Mo Water Crypto. All right? Y'all want to hear more? Stay tuned. Bing! All right, so let's talk about this exploit. All these Elephant Money people, we hurting together, bro. But we here, though. We still here, man. So, Elephant Money. Y'all know, man, Money is a degenerate. So I'm all on deck screen, you know, just doing the regular, looking through different tokens and all that. And then I see this big red candle right here. And, you know, elephant at the top for me. So I'm like, whoa. Wait a minute. Just the other day, we were talking about Bankteller being in Miami and getting all these new people on board to Elephant Money. And then, not just Muddy Mo, but all these influencers, we've been telling people, bruh, the Elephant Treasury and the graveyard cannot dump on you, bro. It's unhackable, undumpable. So, obviously, just like y'all, when I seen this red candle, I'm like, nah, this can't be real. So then I'm thinking, like, is this a graveyard like thing? Like, what's going on? But I'm looking at this amount. This was not a test. This was not a drill. This was the real deal. And it dropped fast. Muddy Mo as an influencer, first thing y'all can imagine how I thought, like, man, all the time and effort put into this, bro. All of that for this. And you know, them initial feelings is like, man, where is Bankteller at? Listen, you got to run me that fade, Bankteller. I gotta see them. You gonna have to get these hands, bro, because I done spent too much. I done did too much and had too much faith, and I can't be burnt no more. But when you look around the space, you see other teams like the Hex team and other teams who's never had any downtime. This is a problem. This is a big problem. We cannot have this. This is not okay. And the one thing I did not like, Bankteller, now, I'm only saying this because I care. For you to come out and immediately just say, oh, this is a great buying opportunity, right? For you to say that right after this, and right after you guaranteed and promised and sold all these dreams about the Elephant Treasury never dumping, now I got to go back old school, townie. What are you doing? No. People lost thousands of dollars. What are you talking about with some buying opportunity? That's not okay. So sometimes how you respond to things is more important than what actually happens. That response was trizash. But now, one response that I did like is that you immediately had a Medium article talking about the situation, talking about what happened. So let's take a look at that. So Bankteller, I like this. Day of, get right on it, and he puts out an article, on a Medium article on it. Now, Bankteller, let me talk about the elephant in the room, pun intended. The elephant in the room is that people feel like you did this. You and your team, y'all drained this contract. First off, we got to find out who did this. It's not okay for us not to know at this point. We're not going to just let it go. We're not going to just keep moving. And I know you said Certic, you got other people looking into it, but from here on out, that can't happen, bro. People that already tagged the FBI and all. Listen. Now, Muddy, I don't know who took this. I don't know. But I will say this, and I'm going to leave this here. We're going to talk about what actually happened. But I will say this. Whoever created that flash loan smart contract were very, very diligent in what they were doing. And they knew exactly what they were doing. And they were working their butt off to have that happen. And they had to have a lot of liquidity sitting around. You know, all that put together, we don't know who was responsible for this, but at this point, we need answers in the community. And Bankteller, what we gonna do going forward, we gonna trust that this wasn't y'all, because if this was y'all, it's over. It's over. The herd, it's over. But if it wasn't y'all, the best thing you could do was to put out some information like this. So shout out to you for that. So overall, you know, he was saying that, you know, they're investigating the coordinated exploit. There was several bad actors in the space against the herd, so against Elephant Money. And then Bankteller, this is why I probably know you didn't do it, because this is emotion right here. Just know that the quality of your enemies will improve with success. Investors don't need that. That's for devs and influencers. That's not going to appease somebody who put their money in who have no clue about none of this back end stuff. So let's go back real quick. So what happened? So the attackers used a flash loan to attack the Elephant Treasury, and they did, I believe, through the redeem function through the Elephant Money website. Nonetheless, it was an exploit that did not take all your funds. They only attacked the Elephant Treasury. Even though the Elephant Treasury was drained, and if you were holding an Elephant token, your value went down. If you were in Stampede and Trunk, your funds should be okay. The funds are covered. So it's not a complete scam. It's not a complete rug pull. It's not a slow drain. It was direct, it was intentional, and it was by people who probably had it out specifically for Bankteller, because they put a lot of effort in. They got about, I think it was like 11 million. And they put a lot of money to get that 11 million, which 11 million is a lot of money to a lot of people. So we're not going to downplay that. But thanks to the tokenomics and how this contract is built, it did not completely die. So those of y'all in the DeFi space, you know, it says a lot to at least have it still around. We're used to stuff going and it's gone. Like, ain't no coming back. So it is what it is. That's the exploit. That's what happened. All right. So he was just talking about the actions they're taking now, telling people not to sell, answer DMs, none of that stuff, and your funds are safe. All right, cool. The main thing we need to know from all this, the actions, is that your funds are safe. Obviously, y'all know not to answer no DMs from randos. And obviously, you know, if you sell right now, you're going to be losing no matter what. Even with all of this happening, no other project could have withstood this kind of blow. Not at all. So it's silver lining. Yeah, nobody want to hear that. I know. Y'all want to hear that. Y'all want to know who got the money and how I get my money. I know. But still, you know, silver lining. It is still around. It is functional enough for you to make gains. So that's good. So update number 1, they're investigating. And I'm going to tell you, Bankteller, you and your team not the only ones doing investigations. We all doing investigations. We saw some things. So it is what it is. And the next update is they basically paused all of Elephant Money. So, you know, all y'all on Animal Farm, y'all familiar. Y'all know how devs do, you know, get the pause and stuff. Maybe not for months, but at the same time, to make sure things are correct on the solidity end, they did pause the contract to basically assure fairness going forward, which is a good thing. And then I appreciate this is another update of exactly what was lost to the contract. So a lot of people, you know, had some clickbait. Oh, $100 million, $200 billion that Bankteller lost. Nah, bro, y'all don't got to add no extra on top. You don't add no extra seasoning. You don't need all that. It was 11 million that was stolen, bro, at the end of the day. Y'all know how flash songs work. It's a lot into that. However, they took from us 11.2 million from the pool through record of Elephant Treasury. And then down here, again, like I was saying, it took somebody with a lot of means to do this, because they took over 261 million in volume in order to go through the defense to take 11 million. So it's a lot of work, you know what I mean? But, you know, it's unfortunate they got through. But I think in this update here, Bankteller just letting all y'all know, man, look, you know, this happened, and I don't like this explanation. Everybody not gonna like this explanation, but it happened, and it was actually good that it happened, because now it won't happen in the future. So when we are millionaires and billionaires, you know what I'm saying, we don't have to worry about this same hack happening in and probably hurting a lot more people and costing a lot more money. And I think he's just something I'm saying, like, we're building a solution for the generations to come. We must be tested. So, you know, basically, in order to have sunshine, you gotta have rain, basically. Another update for y'all real quick. The BUSD Treasury has been tapped to rebuild the Elephant Treasury. So taking a little bit out the BUSD Treasury to help rebuild the Elephant Treasury. As y'all know, the Elephant Treasury is very, very critical to the whole function of the Elephant Money ecosystem, just because of Stampede, Trunk, and how it's really the catalyst to ensuring that everybody gets paid. So you got to get that built back up. Now, I'm going to tell all you naysayers out there, all y'all haters, man, because y'all not even thinking for yourselves. Because the space really took an L with this, bro. And then Bankteller here, he talking about people clapping for his demise. We're going to get into that in depth, bro. Like, why are y'all clapping for anything failing in DeFi, bro? Nobody wins. What Jay say? Nobody wins when the family feuds, bro. What are y'all doing? But anyway, down to the other updates. See, now look, he was just talking about what the exploit did. He's providing photos, and he put this up pretty quick. Somebody trying to steal from y'all is not finna put all this information up, bro. Like, come on, think for yourself. Like, for real. Like, maybe the people that y'all following had something to do with this. Maybe the people who knew about this exploit didn't say nothing had something to do with this. I don't know. But I'm just saying, it had to be somebody with 100 million sitting around. All y'all can point y'all fingers and call Bankteller the bad guy right now, right? But what that make y'all? Good? All right, y'all. So this is Bankteller, a.k.a. BT, or what Modi Mo calls him, Tony. Look at Tony. I like that t-shirt, Tony. That cover art look familiar. But anyway, y'all, this is Tony and the Elephant Money developer, all of that good stuff. And you can tell Tony was trying to put that outfit together. Hey, he got his little chains on. Look at it. He cool, lady. Hey, you know what's one thing that's funny, man? Hey, you see that hat he got on? That plain hat? Only OGs, certain OGs can do that, bro. That's a Money Mo. Bing. Got the plain black hat. Tony was ready for the Bitcoin conference. However, let's talk, Tony. I'm talking to you like big bro right now because you got to hear this and ain't nobody going to tell you. I'm going to close the door behind us. It's just me and you in the house. And if you get mad enough, you can swing on me. We can fight. But after we walk out this room, we're going to be on the same page. All right? First thing, Tony, and I don't care if you got to wait to put stuff out. I don't care what you got to do. For going forward, there can be zero scams, bro. You can't have these people thinking everything that you create is eventually not going to work or it's only going to work for some people. That's got to stop. Elephant is a good start to that. But with this Elephant Treasury hack, it's just not a good look, bro. All that being said, bro, you need to take a page out of Richard Hart's book. Ricky! You know what I'm saying? Now, Ricky ain't perfect. A lot of people don't like Ricky, and it is what it is. But the one thing you cannot say about Ricky is that his projects do not get hacked. They haven't. Not that I know of. I know the Transform Lobby wasn't hacked. I know the Hex Staking ain't hacked. And then how long he's spending on Pulse, I'm assuming that's not going to be hacked either. Tony, you got all this computer science stuff behind you and all this history and all this MIT, all that. All that does not matter if you're getting hacked just as much as a middle school dropout. Clean it up. There is no more chances. That's it. Your name is your name. Your name is your name. Don't mess it up, bro. Also, Tony, you got to stop with this snarky attitude. And what I think that's just your humor, but it does not translate well. And this kind of goes into another point. Right after all this happened, you specifically said that you know other teams knew of this exploit, right? I'm going to address them. Let me get to them in a second. But for you, Tony, you can't afford to use that as a crutch. It's not their fault that this happened. If you're going to be the all-world developer, you're the only one that does the work, you have to run through this stuff with a fine-tooth comb. To be honest with you, you have to be a connector, bro. Devs can't work alone. You know that, Tony. You know that. You got to have somebody looking over that code, bro. It don't matter how good you are. You have to have a team. So don't blame nobody else for this exploit. This was on your contract, bro. You got to take this one on the chin, bro. It's just like a quarterback in football. If you're going to get all the praise when we winning, you got to get all the blame when we losing, bro. It is what it is. And I think you feel like a lot of people need to be grateful for what you've done already, which might be true, bro. You brought a lot into this world with DeFi. I get it. However, bro, you got to meet the people where they are, bro. And it starts with your peers. If you got other developers, right? You got influencers. You got all these different groups of people. Then you got other CoinDesk and all these other people that don't want to rock with you. You have to take a step back and be self-observant. You do. It's not them. It's not all them. Now, some of them have made it harder on you. And like I say, I'm going to address that. However, Tony, for you, you have to realize what you're good at and what you're not good at. You're really good at code. You're really good at all that stuff. Great. That's fine. What you're not as good at is communicating, and you don't come across as empathetic. Period, point blank. Work on that, Tony. That's something that you can improve. It don't take MIT to work on your people skills. That's something you can do right now. Another thing, I listened to what you said, Tony. I listened. You said that you're not adding nobody into your inner circle because they've been with you for 4 years. I'm going to tell you like this. You need a better team all around. Not to say there's nothing wrong with, who is this? Trying God, Ed, Slow, Cross. Nothing wrong with them. They good dudes. They've been around for a long time. But tell me one company that don't add new talent into their top levels. Tell me. I'll wait. You worked in corporate America. You know what I'm talking about. You cannot keep the same butts and seats and expect a different result. That's not going to work. And there's nothing against those guys. And we're going to talk about the call you had with Forex yesterday. But the main thing that I've taken away from this is that the people that you have on your team is not creating the connections in the space that you need. So what that means is you need to add other people on your team that can make these connections. Like you were saying, all these different audit companies are turning you away and all that stuff. Everybody does not need to be Elon Musk. Most people don't know who the CEOs of most companies are, and they work. You know what I mean? Like, Elon Musk is, I would say, the outlier. And I think that's what Forex wants to be. You don't need to be Elon Musk. Long as this runs well, all the other stuff ain't gonna matter. It's not. But you need to build a better team. You got a base, great. You're talking about a background check and all that. Man, forget all that. Look, they're good dudes, great. There's other good people. And if you cut the word off at that, then where does that leave you? They didn't know you when you was at MIT. They didn't know you when you was a kid. Tony, look around. Look on your team. Who's telling you wrong sometimes? Not only just that, who on your team look like you? Know your mama, know where you from. You need somebody that you truly, not to say you can't trust them, but you need somebody that you can truly trust through and through. You seem like you're alone out here, and you don't have to be that way. It don't have to be like that. You choose the path going forward. It's just how humble you want to be about it. So build your team, Tony. Build your team. Even after the hack and all of that stuff happened, I was very disappointed in the herd. They were nowhere to be found. On the call with Forex, it's all drippies on there. There's nobody in the herd on there even having your back at all. Where's your moderators at? They should have been on there asking Forex questions. So that's all I'm saying, bro. You know, they can run your chat, but it's a lot more to that. And you making these dudes rich. Nothing against them, but you making them rich. This is your project, Tony. You lead it. You get better people around you. You get other people around you that other people like. Some people don't like all the people that you got around you. You have to recognize that as a leader if you're going to be a leader. All right, I'm off that. So before I talk about some other things in the DeFi space that connects to Elephant Money, let's finish here. Right now, I know I don't have my wallet connected, but right now, everything's paused. However, I want to let y'all know, if you're in trunk staking, you should be straight. All right, so whenever he released this, whenever this comes back online, this trunk staking, y'all should be in line, right? As far as the Stampede, you have to understand something. Y'all are the backbones of Elephant Money. If this thing is going to make a bounce back, it's because y'all got into Stampede. Rebuilding and protecting the new Elephant Treasury is the A1 priority in this site, all right? So, with that being said, if y'all go forward, y'all trust Stampede, 205%, y'all already know, you got to put your funds in there, but y'all already know that builds the platform. And I hate to say these words because Tony said it, but he's actually right. If you still believe in tokenomics, not that you ain't got to believe in Tony, you ain't got to like Tony, but if you believe in the tokenomics of Elephant Money and you know that it's making you money every day, don't worry about nobody else, what they talking about. Worry about your pockets. As long as you making bread, it's a good time to get back in, bro. Because I'm gonna be real, if the Elephant Treasury, now we have to say if it can stay around, if the Elephant Treasury can hold strong and not get hacked, this thing is running on autopilot. So I mean, make your own decisions. It's always easy to make a decision when something's going good. The thing that sets you apart, especially in DeFi, is making the tough decisions and buying in when it's not cool, when nobody's talking good about it. So that's it. I'm gonna let y'all go. Make sure y'all check me out on the Telegram. Of course, all the contracts are here. Elephant Money still at the top, bro. Still here. It's still working. You feel me? So, also, if y'all want to chat with Muddy Mo or anybody in the Muddy Crypto movement about anything in DeFi, man, come holler us in the Telegram, Muddy Mo World of Crypto. It's also right here. So it was time to open up about Elephant Money. Yeah, there was a hack, but we still pushing strong, and we also want to continue to build the community and build faith in the community. That's it at the end of the day. Guess what, y'all? Got a surprise. That was just part 1, man. Part 2 is coming, and it's going to probably get a little more intense. I'm not going to lie to you. And it's really about how this Elephant Money contract correlates to the rest of the DeFi DGen space in general. And we also going to dive deep into how some influencers and some developers, and not just that, some communities are reacting to Elephant Money, Bankteller, and the herd. And I think the biggest part to part 2 is going to be how the human element around DeFi and these smart contracts could limit where we could go in the space. That's going to be part 2, y'all. All right. I appreciate y'all watching part 1, bro. Come back to part 2. Y'all want to hear more? Stay tuned. Bing.